Good morning, good afternoon and good evening traders from all around the world. My name is Will from Senior Stocks. I'm back with another video. In this video I'll be going over a few chart setups which I've been posting on Twitter lately, and also 8 ideas which will cover Apple, AMD, Google, Meta, Microsoft, Oxy, QCOM and Tesla. So first things first, I just want to bring your attention to this VIX chart. So basically the VIX measures the volatility in the market, and typically when the VIX falls, stocks go up, and when the VIX reverses and starts rallying to the upside, stocks generally do come down and pull back and plummet. So this is the current daily chart on VIX. We are currently testing this at this trend line, and every time we've tested it so far, we have held. So just want to present that quickly. So basically we could reverse here, and the stocks could generally pull back due to this reason, right? Another chart I just want to bring up quickly is this one. Same thing. This is also VIX. We are currently here on the right side of this screen, right? And this is paired up to the S&P 500 or the SPY chart, right? So every time the VIX has completely shot up, we have basically found market bottoms, right? And as we can see here, we have technically bottomed in this market for a brief period of time, but the VIX has stayed down, right? So you got to think, what does that mean? Is this going to be a significant bottom? Is it going to be a bottom which has been accurately made by technicals? I mean, of course, bottoms have been made like this before, but generally there is always more downside without the VIX at least shooting up to a minimum of 60 points. So just be aware of that, okay? If you are long-term investing into this market, just be aware of the VIX, okay? Next chart I just want to bring up is the QQQ. This is the 13 or the 1 month chart of this 13-year trend channel. We are currently testing this trend channel, so we're either going to break down and see a massive plummet in stocks, basically, if we do actually break down off this trend line. But we have held it for 13 years, so it is unlikely. But I just want to take that into perspective that we had a bullish candle, and we are testing this trend line, right? So it's either we see a big bounce all the way up to this white trend line just above, or we crack it and then become in a little temperamental fear/greed state in the market. Next chart is of course the SPY again. This one basically shows you, is this a stable move? I posted this chart on Twitter. As you can see, a massive bullish candle here. I know these are all the same color, but this red one here on the very end, this July candle, is a bullish candle, and it is so bullish. But just look at the volume. The volume's been the lowest candle lowest bar, since this year. Like, that didn't go off to think, is this move sustainable? Will this move carry on higher with the amount of volume we took in July, or will we see another pullback, like possibly testing this 360 again, or even going downward further? Now, of course, to solve this month of August does need to have higher bullish volume and actually close above all 3 of these candles here to then obviously complete the move. But August and September together do usually present in the market as pullback months. They're low volatility. They're very, very slow months for many traders. So just be aware of that, okay? I've got another chart here. This is the S&P 500 50-day moving average chart. So this basically displays all the stocks in the market which are above the 50-day moving average in the S&P 500. So right now, quite a lot of stocks are above it. We are heading to this overbought area, which I've labelled. So basically, when we do come in this area, stocks generally do start to pull back, and then may possibly start going back underneath the 50-day moving average. Now, of course, when the 50-day chart is all below on these ticks here, that is basically when there is a very, very low amount of stocks above the 50-day, right? So right now we're looking pretty bullish on the 50. Can't lie to you. And lastly but not least, the last one I just want to bring to your attention. This is the S&P 500 200-day moving average, and as you can see, we are here on this little tick down here, basically hitting this 32, 33 level, and you know, we've got a long way to go for many stocks trying to regain this 200-day moving average. So it might be worth taking a look at some stocks which are underneath the 200-day S&P 500. Sorry, the 200-day moving average for the S&P 500, and just keeping them on the charts, looking how they react to the current market situations, looking how they react to current price actions, and just getting a general feel, because maybe, just maybe, they might start recovering, and then we could see a potential rally just due to that reason. So yeah, just want to bring all them charts to your attention. If you haven't followed us on Twitter already, I would really recommend you to do so. We have I post content on our Twitter all the time, right? This is basically it's at CNE Stocks. So far this or across the weekend, I posted a bunch of charts, a bunch of stock ideas. So it's in your value to check us out. Right, that's all I want to say. So anyways, let's move on to the charting. So firstly is Apple. I've labelled some levels on the right hand side, which I will get into. Firstly, let's just have a look at this candle. Again, massive bullish candle, very low volume. So you just got to think to yourself, is this move sustainable? I think not. Will we see a pullback? Very likely. Will we push higher and then sell off? Again, very likely. But again, these levels here are the ones which I'm looking for, at least in the monthly chart. So this wick here, or at least this area from the previous support, so around 164, 165 plus. So let's have a quick look at the weekly chart as well. Now, of course, we have earnings this week, and surprisingly, right, usually with earnings we see a very high amount of volume coming to the market, like we have seen previously. Like, for example, here. Sorry, wait. Like very high volume in the market, so you got to take this into account. But this week, although we have been trending upwards, like we have been trending already, but volume has been very low for earnings. Now, you know, you got to think, are long-term buyers who are looking at these monthly charts, weekly charts, going to be adding with the current market situation, and then in hope for, you know, all-time highs? Now, all-time highs could come around for Apple, but you've really got to think about what the actual monthly charts represent. Like, we've seen a massive bullish move with very low volume on Apple, and this is not just for Apple. I'll get into the other charts as well, but you just got to think, is this move actually really sustainable or not? I've highlighted some levels on here. So this week I'm basically looking for 165/166 to be tested, which is basically these upper wicks around here on the weekly chart. So if I just break down on a daily quickly, we've seen a massive upwards candle, pretty much a gap and go. And to make this a gap and go, we do need to see further continuation on the bullish side. So we want to see this 163 or 61 test, and then obviously a move upwards of that to this 165 level. Now, of course, if we do start pulling back, we want to see this 156 level to be tested, which is just down here, and then perhaps we see a bit of consolidation before moving up. Generally, we do not want to start going underneath this key level of 156, okay, on the Apple. So that's basically what I'm looking for. Next up is AMD. Let's head over to the monthly chart quickly. So we have held this massive support zone all from over here. As you can see here, pretty much bottomed at the exact same time. So it's a nice looking chart. Again, volume very low, but to be fair, the chart's looking nice. Ideally, on the monthly chart, we want to start testing this massive, this very key area around here, right? If I do that, the line's absolutely awful, but this super key area around here. So basically, there's a lot of room for AMD on the monthly at least. So long-term buyers could be jumping in this stock this week in hope for this $95 to $100 to be tested on this stock. Now again, I have highlighted some levels here. There's quite a few of them, as you can see, but weekly gap has been filled on the weekly chart. And then if we head over to the daily chart, we have seen a cup and handle, which was this here, right? missed that play. But we are looking for continuation on the stock to at least head to $95/$100 plus. Now, of course, this area down here, around 85 to 87, is likely going to hold for bullish buyers this week, or at least we would like to see so. If we do break under this $85, or at least this recent pivot point, we would like to perhaps short it, and then for the downward move likely back to the to at least this area around $80 on AMD. Next up is Google. Again, not really much too much comment on this one. Volume's actually okay, as we have surpassed a recent bearish bar, so we could see a nice move higher. Now, this is probably the best chart I've seen so far of my 8 stocks, which I'm highlighting in this short video. So I would like to long Google basically today on the Monday for this weekly range break. Right, we've got a lot of volume coming in. Although they did foul earnings, we still have a lot of volume, a lot of bullish volume. We are looking really good. So obviously we are looking for this 118 level to be tested. Once we get over that, we basically have clear skies to 119.70, and then of course above that we can start testing this outer range break at 122. So if we just get out the price range tool, current prices, we are looking at 5 to 6% gain on this stock within the next 2 weeks. I'd say 2 weeks, right? Not looking at a bad trade there for Google. Daily, again, not really much to comment on, except from the fact that we're playing the weekly breakout. So just make sure to keep an eye on the daily chart. Make sure to keep an eye on the pullbacks, the candlestick structures. Ideally, we want to keep above this 111 level on Google. So if you are trying to add a dip on Google, which I'll be doing, so I'm going to be trying to get in around, or at least close to, this 1111 level on Google, with likely a stop loss at the low around here, right? Just to cover, even if we do plummet to the seas. Next up is Meta. If we go back to the monthly chart again, very, very bearish candle on Meta so far. It is actually holding this recent support around here, which of course is bullish. But this candle right here is very, very bearish. Lower volume as well. A lot of high volume selling can be seen in this monthly candlestick. So if we go over to the weekly chart, we can see exactly what happened. High volume selling. We are holding this monthly wick low of this kind of range break around 154.825/0.85. So we want to hold this level, continue to hold it. If we do break below, we probably will likely short. But so far, on a bullish perspective, we are looking to hold it. Now, of course, to make this chart actually bullish, we want to start regaining this 164.70 level, which is basically this bearish hammer, this bearish hammer's close, right? So if we can get above there this week or next week, then we could likely go long and start pushing up and start testing these upward levels, which I've highlighted on the chart. So basically, we are looking for 170 plus on this stock, basically. Trading View ads. Trading View, if you're watching this, I love your charting, but I have stopped paying for your content, as I do believe Webull is better so far. But I do like Trading View charts. So if you want to affiliate me, feel free, basically. If we just have a look at the daily chart as well on Meta. So we had earnings on this day, and after hours, and then we had high volume buying. It looks like high volume selling, because obviously there's a lot of red volume on this candlestick. But considering the huge wick here, which we have seen previously here as well, that is a lot of buying coming in. And then we did gap down, but then we closed as a bullish spinning top candle. So basically, if we do get above this 161 level on the daily chart, we could basically just long off that for at least this 149.70 to 170 plus to be tested on Meta. So just keep an eye on that one, okay? Next up is Microsoft. Again, low bullish volume, big bullish candle, not surpassing the recent bearish candle on the daily chart. So, it's not looking good. Just want to say that, it's not looking good. But on the weekly chart, we have seen a massive weekly breakout from this this pennant, which basically looks something like this, right? So it is looking bullish from that standpoint. Now, of course, on Microsoft, the next level basically is this 290. So we're currently priced in at 280. So we've got a $10 per share gain here for Microsoft as potential if you are trading this one. Honestly, not too much to say about this one except from the current level standpoints. So now, of course, if we do pull back and kind of sell off, if sellers, or profit takers do come in, we are looking for this 168/173 area to hold. So basically between these lines over here, and then of course above that we're looking at 290/300 on this one. Now I just want to bring your attention to Oxy. Oxy's an oil stock, and it is setting up for a big move on the monthly chart. I can predict. No, of course, all-time highs are just around the corner. They're around $77. We're currently priced in at 65. Potential $12 per share gain here on Oxy. Weekly charts currently flagging. Obviously low volume coming in, but you know the actual bullish candle isn't that big, so it's respectable. If we just break it down on the weekly chart, we can see this. Now, before I saw this candle, I thought we was going to set up for a nice head and shoulder pattern, right? I thought we was going to see something a little along lines of this, right, and then carry on down. But taking this into perspective, if we do break over at least this recent close on the monthly, weekly, and daily candle, this 65.75, we literally have room for $68 and then $70 plus. There is literally no support or resistance around this area. It is just a great risk in trade if we actually do get above this $65-$75 level. If you just take a look at the daily chart quickly as well, we've seen this massive bearish selling here, and then of course now we are testing this level again. So potential gap and go today on the Monday of August 1st. If we do actually get above this level, or perhaps like open above this level, we could see a massive uptick on this stock as short-term sellers or bears do start covering their position. So just an idea on that one. We're looking at $68. Next up is QCOM. Take a look at the monthly chart again, obviously. Again, huge bullish candle, low bullish volume. Looks a little bit like a head and shoulders pattern with the right shoulder, left shoulder here, and the right shoulder coming around. But it's hard to say at this moment in time. Take a look at the weekly chart quickly. Basically, we're flagging, so could be very, very bullish so far this week. Quick look at the daily chart. We are currently holding this key 140 level, which has been sustained by these two very, very nice wicks. So we are looking for continuation on this one. It would be an idea going long off the open on the Monday or Tuesday if we do obviously hold this 140 key level, which has been used as a vital support and resistance from the current market period. So we are now holding it, which is very, 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 very bullish in my opinion. We also have some gaps to fill. So basically, if we go above 145/146, we are looking to just jump all the way up to 150, and then obviously onwards above that. So last but not least, we are looking at Tesla. Tesla's just been an absolutely insane mover. Take a look at the monthly chart. Huge bullish monthly candle, but the volume is still super, super low. So you just got to think, like, is this move sustainable? I think not, but we can only wait and see. Stock market's a money making machine. Obviously the patient always win, but so far looking at Tesla, the volume isn't sustainable. We have broken out from this weekly range down here, very, very bullish obviously, and now we are testing this $900 cycle level. In my opinion, I do think Tesla sees higher. I think we do end up seeing this 940/955 level to be tested before we start selling off. So just keep an eye on these two levels here, right? Now, of course, levels to hold is around this 840 level, which has been a key level in the past as well. Our resistance. So just keep an eye on for that one if you're trying to go long. That basically brings it to a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the content, make sure to give us a like, and I'll be releasing a video very soon. If I do present any great trades this week, I will make a video on them as well, demonstrating how I execute the trade, because I'm pretty sure them trades are more helpful than ones like this of me just basically talking over what I'm going to be playing this week. Without further ado, I wish you guys an amazing trading week, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.